I'm Barb. Welcome to my craft studio. Sorry, my voice kind of cracked there. I have a little bit of a haul, not much at all. We went out shopping and we stopped at several places. The only place I bought anything was Hobby Lobby. The only reason we stopped at several places is because I was in and out of every place so fast. I bought another one of these because I really like this one. It's on a pad, but you can also tear off the sheet and put it right in your planner. So I kind of really like that. It's got a schedule, and then you can do notes at the sides. So I decided to go ahead and pick one of those up. And I found a little a refill for the little mini notes ones, which I have a couple of those. So I thought for $1.12 I'd go ahead and pick up the refill. And then my Stamps of Life Die Hard Club set arrived. I already took it all out of the packaging because I was starting my cataloging process. It was this, let's see, work that way. That's probably too dark. I was looking for the white to hold it in. No, that's got writing on the back. This will work. That way you can kind of see what it looks like. I hold it up against something black, you're not going to be able to see it. But she calls this one Flowers to Layer. I really like this one. I can see getting a lot of use out of this one. She just had a new release today of some other items. There were a couple things I liked, but I'm not going to order anything. I was glad it wasn't anything I really, really liked because I need to behave. And of course, it came with the dies that match. I think all the flowers and leaves that are on there have a matching die. So. And then it came with a little card showing what the stamp die and the extra set that was available this month was. And then it gives you some just ideals. I like to this is how I store my Stamps of Life stamps and dies. I use the Totally Tiffany stamp pockets. So I have it numbered up here. This happens to be the Stamps of Life set envelope 20. I was going to say set 20, but that's not really right because I will put things on front and back. A lot of times with these ones that I know have another set, I leave the back empty for a while to see if I decide to pick up that coordinating set. Because if I pick up the coordinating set, I want to put it in the same envelope so that if I'm getting out to do a project, I have all the elements that match, even though might be other ones that I could do, which is the purpose of my big catalog. And then I've just been putting this ideal sheet right in the envelope too. And usually what I do is I photocopy the stamp set, and I try to do it after I put the number on there so that the number is right there, and then I write on the back what areas I'm going to catalog that item. Like I'll put it in Words of Wonder because there's a lot of different words there. I'll put it in birthday because there's a birthday sentiment. I'll put it in cards because there's a lot of card sentiments there. I'll put it under Designer Stamps of Life, and then I'm going to put this one in garden as well because of the flowers. Now I don't normally store my ready-made flowers in my garden section. Those typically go in my rainbow section, but I like to put stamps representations someplace because I can make them whatever color I want, so I stick them in my garden section, if that makes any sense. Because I don't typically say, oh, I'm just going to do a whole flower layout. Flowers are something I usually add as an extra piece, but that's kind of how I do it. I have to copy this off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times so that I can put it in each of those representations, because this one I'll file right in the envelope. It serves two purposes. It gives me if my stamp set's out of there, I can see what was in that envelope. And if I would ever get rid of the stamp set, I know that I need to pull the representation out of all of those spots. So I do the same thing with embossing folders. I make an extra representation, put it inside the embossing folder, and I write down all the places that I put that representation. So if I ever say, oh, I don't want this embossing folder anymore, I know how many places I need to pull the representation out. But that's kind of where I'm at. Now I might let this sit on my desk for a few days before I finish, because if I get something else, even maybe a week or two, because if I get another one, I can save copies by putting more than one on a sheet. But otherwise, do I need an odd number? I could always copy it once and then put it down. Maybe what I'll end up doing is putting it down like this on my copier, since I only have the one to do, and copy it off so that I get 2 copies at once. That might be what I do. I don't like to run a copy when I only have half a sheet covered, but sometimes that works and sometimes it doesn't. But anyways, that's all I bought. I spent more time explaining it to you than I did showing you what I got. Hi, it's Barb coming to you from my craft studio. I have a haul to share of sorts. I've got an HSN order, a few items from Michaels, a few items from Hobby Lobby, and I think a few items from Target. Michaels, I bought a couple of the little wooden like signs. They were $2.99 each, regular $9.99. I know they have some other ones, but this store only had these 2, and then there was one about DIY. It was in black. I wasn't sure about that one. And a baking one, so I just bought these 2. There's a couple others that I really like, that maybe if I go to the other Michaels and they still have them left, I might pick them up. I'm thinking about putting them up on my plate rail that's around my room. So, just kind of a little... My sister has them hanging in her craft room when I went there. And then I bought 2 packs of the acetate that was marked down to $3. It's a 12 pack. The lady checking me out, she goes, I can't believe they're clearancing that stuff. That acetate is really popular and they're clearancing it. She goes, I don't understand. I said, yeah, I would think it would be popular because, you know, shaker cards are popular and a couple other things that use acetate. So I bought these at Hobby Lobby. They're D-rings, fashion D-rings. I have a project that uses these on my list of things I want to do at some point. So I figured at 69 cents for a set, I was going to pick up a couple. And I also bought the menu plan board. This is the one that I was missing. So I bought that, so now I have all 4 of them. I have 2 of one, but... And I also discovered that the inks I bought last time I went to Hobby Lobby, the Tim Holtz ones, I already had those colors. I read my chart wrong. I thought at first, did I forget to mark it? But I looked at my chart and I'm like, Alexa, stop. My chart was correct. I just read it wrong. What else? Oh, the square dies that I bought on clearance. I already have them. Maybe I'll just give all those items to my sister rather than returning them. I'm sure she could use them, and goodness knows she's given me enough. I found these in the Bullseye Playground at Target. It's there's a weeder for moving intricate negative cuts. That's this one here, the white one. The scraper for smoothing out your vinyl or picking up things. Scissors, of course, and then fine point tweezers for fine detailed work. These blue one here is actually tweezers. So for $3 I decided to pick it up. I like to have tools like this in different places in the room, so no matter where I'm at, I've got them. I picked up this set of vinyl because I don't have this one. They have a few other ones that I had already bought. I hadn't bought this one. I hadn't seen it before, so I picked it up. And then from HSN Craft Day, I ordered the Diamond Press Slimline. I did the auto ship because, honestly, I think my least favorite is... I'll show you the paper that came with it, but this and this came with it, and they sent you a folder for using little diamond press machine. I don't have the diamond press, so I obviously won't really use the folder.
maybe I'll hang on to it in case I ever get one, but I don't think I'll do that. But this is what the dies look like. They say sweet friend and here for you. And then on the other side, it shows you sending hugs and smile. I like this. This is awesome because I do think, let's see, let's check if I can get it off here. That's one thing I hate about dies is, boy, that glue they use really sticks. I can't wait to get it on my magnets. And I'm glad Tiffany has white magnets because, you know. Okay, they're not full size. They're a little, the sheet is a little smaller, but I think I'll still use this for my cataloging because that's just awesome. I'll just make copies. I'll just put the number on that I'm going to use for that. Just label it on there and then make copies for the different categories that I decide to catalog it under. I think that is all that I bought. I don't think I have anything else on its way. I'm probably good. I know I had filmed a video earlier this week of things that I got. Might have been. I know it was the Stamps of Life club set. I can't remember what else was on there, but I'll just tack this onto that video and do one upload. Hopefully it'll go smoother. I've been having all kinds of problems uploading to YouTube. So there's that. But that's kind of, I finally got him to go. I'm hoping that stays true. You can see I have my lunch over here. I need to finish eating. But I want to thank you for joining me. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I love when you comment on it. I try to at least go back and, you know, like it or love it or whatever. Let you know that I've seen your post, and I've been trying to get better at replying to all of them. But sometimes I don't get the notifications on them. YouTube, social media in general is just weird. Sometimes they are really good about sending you notifications, and other times they aren't. So, and sometimes I have ones that I'll discover in my junk folder. They flag it for some reason, say that it's not appropriate or whatever, and there's nothing wrong with the comment. And then they let other ones go through that this is spam. So their filters don't work very well. But anyways, thanks for joining me. I'll catch you next time.